because this will be the new Lacrima combo. She just got added to Master Duel, and she's pretty good. She's a one-card combo at this point. Before you needed 2 bodies, you just need her and you're good. So if this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 Fiendsmith card from your deck to the graveyard. It's usually Engraver, but sometimes if you're playing the Tract card, it's called Paradise, you would send that. But this is mostly on their turn, like your opponent's turn. And then the second effect is during your opponent's turn, if this card is in the graveyard, you can target 1 Fiendsmith Link monster in your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, special summon that monster. So what you end up doing is you usually just summon Requiem off that, because this is a quick effect. So you would put Lacrima back into your deck, special the Requiem, and then he would tag out back into the Lacrima. You would send Paradise, and then Paradise is an interruption. So, but we'll get to that combo later. Let's start off with the Lacrima combo. So we go Tract. You add Larry. It's pretty typical. You're just doing this so you can have additional bodies on the board. And then you go Larry, bring him back, go into Requiem, and then send it to the grave, summon Lacrima. She will then Foolish Engraver. So before, you wouldn't be able to have 2 bodies on the board if it was just Tract. You would have to like normal summon, and then you would go sequence. But now you have Lacrima, you put back the Larry, special the Engraver, and now you can go sequence. You can also go Chaos Angel, so watch out for that, because Chaos Angel is really annoying. And then you go Lacrima, you put back Requiem and Lacrima. He revives the Engraver. And now here you can go into DD King Caesar if you think they have Nibiru, or if you're playing against like Mermerl just came out, you can summon him. Again, you don't know what they're playing, but if Mermerl starts to get popular, Caesar's pretty good. It's okay against Blue Eyes, but you can just go Apollo if you don't know. And that's essentially the 1-card combo for Apollo. I'll showcase another combo after this. This would be the Lacrima 1-card combo, and she's just full combo by herself. So you start with normal summon, you send Engraver, and then you go Requiem. So I like this line a little bit better, because you summon Engraver off your deck, and you can essentially just go Engraver into DD and your Nibiru proof, and then you can combo off there. Or if you want to get a little more greedy, and then you can go Apollo, but you can do Engraver and just put her back. And then you can go, like I said, you can go DD right here and just stop their Nibiru, or sequence and then try to go for Apollo for 3. It just depends on what you're playing against, because Wave King Caesar is good against Mermerl right now, which is not very popular, but if it does get popular, this is a good way to beat them. or even like Apollo. Nibiru's not very popular right now, so maybe it's being a little bit more greedy for Apollo might just be better. But if you are playing like a control version, it's probably still just like better to just go Caesar right away. So here you go, Apollo or Caesar. But like I said, there's no point in going Caesar if you didn't do it from the beginning. So that's it for Lacrima. We'll showcase a more control style Lacrima combo after this. So those would be the Engraver combo. It's essentially the same thing. You just discard, add Tract. So before, if you would start off with the Engraver, you would have full combo by himself. But that was only if you got Engraver. So now you add Larry, discard, again, typical, very standard. And then you go sequence. Now you activate effect, summon Lacrima, send the Engraver, bring back Engraver, and now you're back to sequence. 2 monsters again. She's just the 1 card now. So here you go, Apollo, sequence, fusion up to Apollo. So these two. You do have an additional body with this line. So if you did want to go into Desiree, you can. And then you're back to Apollo. So this line gives you an additional body, which could change your end point of the game. Yeah. So you could go Desiree, like I said, if it's like turn 3, turn 4. Desiree is really good because you're usually low on cards. But like I said, that'll be it for that combo. So this combo will be the, where is it? The Agnum combo, and he's the new Link monster. So once per turn, you can target 1 light non-Link fiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip it with this card. And this card gains 600 attack for every Link rating. So that's 3, so extra 1800, and then deals piercing damage. So Engraver, add Tract. Again, this is very just normal, just get to sequence, right? So add Larry. And this combo is really good if you want to just end the duel that turn, because sequence or Desiree gets like 4800 attack, the piercing damage. So you go Lacrima now, so it does a lot of damage that 1 turn. So if you want to close out the duel, that's what you want to do. So you go Engraver, bring back Engraver, put the Larry back. Go into sequence. Again, you always just do this stuff. Sequence, fuse for Desiree. You just put back Engraver, Lacrima, and Requiem. So there's Desiree, and then here you go Agnum. This just shouldn't happen very often, but it does. So, and now activate his effect, target the Desiree, bring her back, or bring him back. Equip, and then you equip the sequence as well. Now he's 5800. Can be targeted with card effects. Has piercing, 1800 extra attack, and has 3 negates. So that's the Agnum Combo. I have one more combo to try after this. This would be the last combo, and it's for more Fiendsmith Bestial Control versions. And you just need the Engraver, and you end up with Caesar and Paradise. So Engraver, you add the Tract. Very typical. Lurry, send it to the grave, and summon it back. Very typical. This, like I said, we've seen this a million times, but it differs when you get to this part. So you Lacrima, summon the Lacrima. She will then Foolish Burial any Fiendsmith card. So we send the Paradise, which is an interruption. You attach the Requiem, and then you go into Necroquip. Now you summon Engraver. Make sure you put back the Lurry, because you need the other two. Summon the Engraver. And now if they didn't Nibiru here, they're just never going to. And then you go Caesar. Caesar's like mega broken. Might actually get banned, because it's not a once per turn. So yeah. But that's essentially the combo. And it's more, like I said, if you're more on a control based deck, Paradise activates when your opponent does something. So I'm gonna pass it over to them and let them play a little. So draw phase, you activate Lacrima. Put her back in the deck, and then you special the Requiem. Here he's gonna special summon something. So we're gonna chain our Requiem. You do this because you need the additional Light Fiend in the graveyard. So you summon the Lacrima again, if you just put back. And now since they special summoned a monster, you can activate Paradise. So this is very different from like a normal duel. If you just wait, you just hold the Paradise until they do something important, right? But since I'm just showing the combo off, here you would activate it, and then Lacrima combo, or Lacrima effect, and then you send the Engraver. And then Paradise will activate, and you send the Desiree. Like I said, in normal duel, you would just hold it until they summon something important. So when they go Fiendsmith combo, you activate Desiree, or you activate the Paradise to send Desiree when they summon sequence or anything else that's important. And it doesn't even have to be for like a monster, right? It could be like a spell and trap that's important. And so Desiree effect activates. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle one other Light Fiend from your graveyard into the deck or extra deck, then target one card in the field, send it to the graveyard. So you can just hold it until something important comes in, but for the video purposes, we're just gonna negate or activate it right now. So Requiem, you put back the Requiem because you need it for next turn, and then you send whatever's on their field. And that's pretty much the combo. You didn't commit your normal summon, so if you have, you know, full combo in your hand, you're Nibiru proof. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more.